We're back to Warcraft with the TeD Cup playoffs. This is Moon versus Lin, the winner bracket final. The winner of this will play Law Lyot in the semi-final, and then the loser will drop down to the lower bracket against either Focus or Foggy, or yeah, that's it. And then the winner will face Happy. Not too easy of a task, that's for sure. Lin versus Moon is the name of the game, and the recent results show a clear favorite, and that is Lin, and we saw why. If he gets the Raider Walker up against Talons, he's a menace. So what's Moon's reaction to this? The recent results look horrible, but so did game 1 versus Focus, and then he turned it all around. We have a little bit of a surprise. First, Abracababra, new back to Warcraft headquarters, old love, 26-month resub, much love. And the second surprise is a Keeper of the Grove. Moon is switching it up on the Talon map. He's going Keeper. Is he going Keeper Talons? It's also Entangle first. Okay. Unwilling to go Demon Hunter. Unwilling to play into the hands of Lin when Demon Hunter Beastmaster Talons is arguably his better matchup. And yeah, 1.35 and we see a Keeper first. Seems like there's solid variety. Illusions for Lin. Okay, he has to adjust now. A very, very different game than if you're playing straight up. Is Moon gonna expand and play tier 1? So far, all the options are still left open. He's teching very fast, so this looks like Keeper Talons. For now, oh, creeps manipulated and snare on the grunt, but not enough damage as the Blade Master is on the toes.
Players' forces are under attack.
Foggy and Focus looking closely. If they want to move away from the norm in their lower bracket match that is coming up. That Keeper is getting quite pummeled, isn't he? Gets a grunt in return. That's why you don't want to bring grunts to a Keeper fight. That's what they all said. Hold on. Can he get in front? Not really. He's trying. He is outpacing him, but only so slowly. And Moonwills to the rescue. Use him. There we go. So, do you still use Mirror Image against Entangle? I don't know.
Players' forces are under attack.
Lin's also gotta be aware that this Demon Hunter Alchemist thing could be a valid strategy for Moon as he displayed before. We calm things down a bit. Not as action-packed as an Immolation Demon Hunter, obviously. I really like that Moon is not playing exactly what Foggy played, because it's a mission impossible against Lin, isn't it? So step outside the comfort zone, which is the meta, and try to bring in something old, something new, something blue, and something that he borrowed. But it's still Talons, right? TC Raider Walker. Yeah, Talons it is. Oh, Demon Hunter second. So he's basically switching first, second, and third hero. It's not the craziest upside yet, except that the grunt... Oh, nice deny. Even on a peon. Except that the grunt usage is very limited. Oh, that entangle to save the archer. Only for so long.
A player's forces are under attack.
These heroes are all quite underwhelming so far. TC is not creeping either. Look at the block. Hard to get away from the big bad booty daddy. Come on. Come on. He's not doing any damage, but that's what the Blade Master is for. Poor Archer. Didn't see much sun in this game. Blade Master damage output limited. Moon's tech is unfolding nicely. Moon is distracting really well when Lin wants to creep. It's nighttime, they didn't see the sun at all. You know that the moon is just a reflection of the sun, so actually they did. Trying to be smart. But I'm smarter. Very tanky Demon Hunter. But Lin is also speeding up. This is why a lot of people hated Niall playing Talon so much for a long time. It can be a very, very passive mid game. Actually, they saw the reflection of the sun of the sun. Actually, well, that's interpretation. Okay, master training at 50%, and this is when the fun starts. They both take their time, no expansions. Very, very straight up. It wasn't as much of a curveball playing this keeper. In the end, we still arrive at level 3 here, level 3 there. Just no level 3 TC yet. This will change at this camp, but no level 3 Demon Hunter yet. Which is an issue. Battle drums and devotion aura pretty good. More damage, more armor. And the precise level 3. Okay. Moon doesn't want to fight yet. Trying to steal the item. To get it, I'm not sure. I feel like Lin is in a dominant position. Moon got the item last second. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, I thought the Wind of Mana stealing is maybe from the other shop, but okay, cool. Quick fingers! The old man. Both. This is probably the oldest matchup in all of Warcraft. A combined age of 72. But here comes Moon. Push into the base. No cement, Lin again? Of course. No lumber mill. He was focused on items and units. Okay, that's the first little win for Moon. The second burrow could also be killed, but he's focusing on the raider. This is the fight that we want. Blade Master with an unholy aura, also really good, especially since raider movement is so essential. And Lin's positioning in between the two bases, catching reinforcements, at least to get the one cyclone out of it. Book of the Dead, plus Treants, walkers not in sight. The one use you can get out of a Book of the Dead. Can he break the second burrow? It's a big investment. And he does. Shockwave, okay. And Moon got this game back into his territory now. depending on the mana. That shockwave, a lot better, but there's the heal scroll. Unlike Foggy, Moon paid attention to the shops and got it there. Oh, the heals from the TC is so necessary. Uses it once he has a foot on the ground. But still, his units are quite suffering. The old school Pocket Factory is doing a fine job. As we're playing without a Beastmaster. Lin's micro needs to be insane once again. Grunt falling, Raider saved. But there's still some Cyclone. And Lin calls it. That's too much. Too many losses. Moon still too much mana. And he takes the 1-0. The heal scroll was so good. And Moon showing Foggy how it's done. The Mr. Miyagi of Night Elf play. He just got it. Lin seemed a little bit confused about what to do against the Keeper. And this was like Moon's play miles ahead of Foggy there. Dodging bullets, calm and collected mid-game. No Beastmaster, which was another change. And very well done. Like constant Cyclone. The TC waves didn't hit too much. The Pocket Factory was narrowing the choke, so the Raiders could never attack. And that's key. That is key. And yeah, if you lose too many burrows, like, not only did Lin lose a lot of units, he also couldn't rebuild them. And even though Warcraft 3 is a very hero-centric game, units are still very important. So, wow, I'm almost naked here, Jesus Christ. It's not a bathtub stream. Game 2, everybody. Neo After Dark. We need a lot more than the 200 subs of today for this. Alright, we got Moon on the left-hand side. In the yellow this time. And Lin punching for the semi-final. We stick with the Blade Master, but we go back to Demon Hunter. Interesting. What makes him change? Maybe creepability on Echo Owls? Here, here, here. It's all very good. Lin under pressure. Of course, if you win the winner bracket, you're not paired with Happy in the semifinal. That's a big win in itself. And Lin's build is once again with Grunt Harass. A little indecisive. Was he just checking if the Demon Hunter comes along?
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh. Sneaky, sneaky Moon. Huntress Hall. A Wisp is near the base. And Lin is busy with his creeping. He doesn't see this. He doesn't expect this. Or does he? This is very problematic if this gets through. Moon still has some options. AP tower push or expansions. And this is what still sets Moon ahead of Foggy. I feel like when Foggy enters the series, he has this one great idea. Moon today had like 4 great ideas already. If this idea is great, we'll figure out in a bit. Yeah, Moon is not very stubborn within a series. Can switch things up in no time. And Lin has no clue. He must realize the absence of archers now. But it's Moon. He also played greedy talent plays on 1 archer back in the day. So it could also be that. Oh, last hit. Goes to the blade. Great timing. But of course with 40 backstep damage. It's nice. Did he see this hunt? Oh, healing not cancelled, but yeah, it's not that important. The attack is not giving too much away. It's nighttime. Blade Master might still not see the Hunter Soul. He will now. Okay, and now all sirens are off. The build is exposed. At least to a degree. We still don't know what the real plan is. Could just be Dryads. And Lin is immediately going Shadowhunter Raider. Immediately. Uh-oh. But it's not Dryads. Here they come. The AP push that will decide the game. If it works, Moon wins and he's in the semi-final. If it fails, we get game 3. Shadowhunter is a lot better against these tower pushes than the TC would be. No Dispel as it's not needed. No War Mill though. This shop is exposed big time. And this push is very defensive. This is something we've seen on Turtle Rock against Lin. Make sure the APs come up, then move them across. And Lin is clueless. He's scouting for an expansion, but it's not there. He has no staff. He has no TP. He's on the other side of the world, I want to say. And the Shadowhunter can't creep because of the presence of the DH. Strategy masterclass by Moon. But there's multiple factors in a Warcraft game. One is strategy, but it's also real time, so it comes down to execution. 4 APs. The War Mill is super late. Raiders are coming. Demon Hunter is stuck, actually. Oops. He has to TP. That is a lot of time for Lin trying to deal with these APs. That was the best reaction he could hope for. That's around. But Moon's coming back stronger with the Keeper. Glaive's coming in as well. Time to set up. Will we see Demolishers? Oh, there was so much time. He bought himself a minute. Is that enough? The shop is gone, needs to be rebuilt. Lin goes for a demo immediately, but March of the Ends. 4 APs in Lin's base. No fortify, no shop, no demo for quite some time, no levels. But that's 1 AP down. He goes for the Demon Hunter once again. Do we have a staff? We don't. Mano a mano. Blade and Demon. Lots of damage on both of the first heroes. One had a potion and survives. Demon Hunter dead. And now you can raise the question, was it worth it to TP out before? Or not? Thank you, Terran Patrol, for the sub. The demo! Lin leaves the game without GG. Oh, I hope he just was triggered and forgot the gate, the GGs. But this is a rare sight to see from Lin. That demo getting caught. Or was it a disc? Like Lin, I know this guy for 18, 19 years. He'd never leave without a GG. Ooh, I don't want to be an admin now. I don't want to be an admin now. This is an unrecreatable game. With that scouting, with the tower positioning. I guess Lin had a little bit of a chance to hold this, but it would be very hard. I guess the big winner of game 2 is us, because we get more Warcraft. And here we have it. Different starting positions, but same situation. Lin versus Moon, map number 2, attempt number 2. Lin this time on the upper left-hand side, Moon on the upper right, and yeah, this is tricky now. What do? You go for the same style again? Do you switch it up completely? A lot of reverse psychology. Oh, I'm very excited to see this. Demon Hunter, we stick with it. No Keeper. I guess Lin will scout like his life depends on it. But he's playing the same shop position. This was very exposed on the first game. And that might have been the reason for that tower push. Yeah, there's still plenty of options. Go Mass Tier 1. Go for an AP again. Go for Talons. Go for Dryads.
Players' forces are under attack.
Keeps the TP. Do we see any reactions? No, Moon is just playing the exact same thing.
A player's forces are under attack.
So it's once again down to Lin to scout this. It's even the same position for the Hunt Saw. Can you shake this off, even with 20 years of experience? Like, can you ignore what happened on map 1?
A player's forces are under attack.
Cloak for surround. True. That helps. Can hide in the shadows. The best creep route for Night Elf here. Oh, Grunt. Coming in. Sees this. Also sees that there's only one archer. Does this tell Lin that's the same thing happening again? Oh, big last hit for Lin! That wasn't the last hit for Lin. Wait, wasn't he at 415 already? I was so sure the Grunt got this. I was 1,000,000% sure he got this. Uh-oh. Life-saving cloak. If only I had reveal now. That's the last hit for Lin. And Moon saves everything. But now Lin knows that it's the same. And this scout timing is minutes earlier. Than the one before. He can already build a shop. He can already build a moon well. The burrow positioning far to the back. This could be a fake. That would be 200 IQ. Faking this AP push with the Hunter's Hall and then go into lores. Because Lin is investing so much into defense. That would be such a moon thing. We'll get the answers once the tier 2 is done. We have a wisp here. Couple of hunts, but they're never too bad. But Blade Master also got a staff. This is also 1,000,000 times better, and it's lores. Dryad Bears. Haha, Moon, you old trickster. Very good choice, I think. It's not unplayable for Lin at all. Having upgrades against Dryad Bears is pretty good. Having Raiders, Kodos, also very good. And he never built a second tier 2 building. So he can still go for the lodge. Double claw, not bad. Oh, hold on. Quite some damage done here. And Moon, in comparison to Foggy, finds him at the Merc, but can't steal anything. Demon Hunter level 4. Goes on the cost of the keep progress. What do we think? Like, is Demon Hunter Keeper or Keeper Demon Hunter better than the Beastmaster with talents? As we've seen before. I feel like the Beastmaster had very little impact on Foggy's game. Now we creep. Get more. Yeah, and Lin knows there's no push coming this time. He saw this. But he's stuck with the Shadow, who's never bad. But his walkers are very late. Moon in the meantime, waiting for tier 3, waiting for the bears. And then has to play Kodos as a response, doesn't he? He's going for Headhunters already for more piercing damage. A lot of tanky items. Look at this Demon Hunter though. 11.6 armor, level 2 evasion. This is awesome. Good point. Thorns are a thing now. We've seen it from Lawlight yesterday. And whenever Lawlight is doing something, everybody else, well, not everybody else, but a lot of Night Elf players are following Lawlight's lead.
A player's forces are under attack.
Because Lawlight has the biggest brain in all of Warcraft, and everybody should follow his lead. Did Lin leave the ring on the ground? Maybe. Oh, I feel like a lot of Moon fans are getting triggered now. Oh, lots of wisps for detonate this time, not for APs. That would surprise me big time. Getting rid of Spirit Link is great. And that's level 2. Thorns Aura or what? There's not much to spell. And the shop is gone again. Here we go. Once again, this match is for the semi-final. If Moon wins this, he faces Lawlight. And Lin is forced into the lower bracket against Foggy and Focus. Not the greatest position. The Berserker down immediately. That's a big chunk of damage. One of the bears eaten immediately. Moon has to react to this, and he does with Entangle. Great control of the Kodos. Bear is back. All right. And these Raiders, man, they don't stand a chance for now. Finally, Shadowhunter level 3, a little bit too late. The Entangles all save for the Kodos that go munch munch. And the bears are back. And Lin is getting owned on map 2. The Thorns Aura is showing the effect. There's only one level of heal wave, and that's not enough for this. He taps out when level 5 was hit on the Demon Hunter, and Moon was super dominant. Even though it wasn't an AP and we couldn't play this to the fullest, Moon is back. Moon is officially back, at least when it comes to this matchup. He once again proves that he's one of the GOATs in all of Warcraft. And he's in the semi-final. That's a Korean Night Elf Civil War for the semis in the top 4. Lawlight versus Moon. And that means that the winner of the lower bracket will face Happy. And for that, it's Focus, Lin, and Foggy left. Damn, I did not expect Moon winning 4 maps in a row here today. Super impressive. Showing great execution in some games, showing tactical variety and also tactical genius on other maps. We've seen Full Moon here today, and it was great to see. Thank you, Fabi, for the sub. Go Foggy! Raptor Gaming representing. And yeah. Next series coming up is the lower bracket. And that is the fight for survival for Foggy and Focus. A little bit of a break, and then we continue here at Back to Warcraft. 2,000 viewers watching Warcraft 3 professionally in 2023. That is awesome to see. We got 2 more series. Be right back.